So I'm Father Jay Horning. My parish I'm assigned to now is St. Vincent de Paul in Fort Wayne. I've been there since June of 2018. My home parish is St. Elizabeth Ann in Fort Wayne, but I grew up in South Bend. And I'm also the chaplain at Bishop Dwenger, along with Father David Hunick. I first found Redeemeratio after I had become Catholic. So I went through RCI in 2010, so I didn't know about it then. And I didn't really know about it well until I was in the seminary. The first time, though, I really utilized Redeemeratio was in the summer of 2014. Father Zach Berry was being ordained to the priesthood, and I was in Omaha, Nebraska at the Institute of Priestly Formation. So we didn't have Redeemeratio, but they had the online broadcast of the ordination. I really wanted to listen because I had known him. So I got to listen to his ordination through the online broadcast of Redeemeratio through the internet. Yeah, that got me listening to other aspects of Redeemeratio, and I would constantly joke when asked for bios or asked for things here, like which Redeemer program do you like the most? And I said anything that Andrea Serrani produces, because she was one of the first people I met through Redeemer. Now all I have on them in the radio in my car is Redeemeratio. I don't listen to anything else. I listen to music from my phone or something, but if I'm listening to anything locally, if I want something spiritual during Lent or Advent, it's Redeemeratio all the way. So it's been a huge benefit of being able to grow into it and seeing that the impact has happened even after I've had this level of faith. Like even after being a priest, like I'm all about it. Like I'm thumbs up, like telling people about it all the time. I like coming in and doing the reflections for people every once in a while, because then they'll tell me, oh, I heard you on Redeemer. I'm like, good, well then it was probably a better homily than whatever I just gave you. But the spiritual growth has been from those programs and what we bring in from outside sources as well, like a lot of EWTN, like the fact that you can turn it on and have the Angelus going at different times, or having the Rosary going in the morning. So I've heard from other parishioners impacts from Redeemeratio specifically regarding their own faith. And a lot of times it's been from guys who are doing like Exodus 90 or something where they're trying to cut other things, so they started listening to Redeemer. And they found that listening to Redeemer, having something holy to listen to, not just junk music, actually gave them nourishment. That nourishment led them to want to go beyond the radio, to go find books, to go watch videos. And it was all spurred on by something they heard through Redeemer, because it is changing people's lives. And the fact that we have two stations now for the Fort Wayne side and the South Bend side is extremely helpful, because we're seeing that people in our own diocese are being benefited, but the fact that you can pull it on online, people are calling in for like things like doctor from outside of our state. So I have friends in Wisconsin who I tell them, you need to go listen to this program for some things that you're talking about, and they'll pull it up online. So the fact that it can be even like universally obtained, like that's huge. Not growing up and listening to Catholic radio, I never thought, what's the purpose of Catholic radio? Now that I've found it, why would we not want Catholic radio? Just as another form of evangelization, knowledge building, catechesis, whatever it may be. But the Fort Wayne South Bend area has Catholic radio to also be a benefit for our country. There are other Catholic radio stations out there in the United States, but we reach a lot of people. And people, when they leave our diocese, they know about this and they stay tuned into it and they tell others about it. So Catholic radio in our diocese is benefiting the nation.